Today we are going to talk about the evil, the despicable, the deplorable trading slump. And since all of us are going to go through this a time or two in our trading careers, it's best that we understand what we need to do to recognize it, number one, and then overcome it. Now, in my opinion, the evil trading slump is by far worse than that one big single trading loss. That's providing that you didn't grenade your account and blow up on that one single loss. But if that's not the case, in most instances, you're going to find out that the trading slump is far more damaging than that one big trading loss. Now, the reason for that is when we had that one big hit, we know kind of right away where we went wrong with that trade because it's fresh in our mind. It's just one big trade and we had that one thing to focus on. And instantly we are humbled by the market and we kind of go into this conservative shell. So just naturally and instinctively, we kind of know how to overcome that. We just start trading small again and so on. The problem with the trading slump is it's not just one big trade, it's a series of a whole bunch of bad trades and bad instances and things that went wrong that has put you into this deep, dark, dirty, emotional place. Now, we've talked so many times before that, stock trading is a confidence game. There's going to be these times where you're just on this high. You are making money. You cannot do anything wrong. Every trade you take is a winner. You feel like you'll never have another loser again. You cannot do no wrong when it comes to trading, and you think, hey man, this ride's going to last forever. I'm on my way to billions. And then comes the trading slump, which is the same thing in reverse. You go to thinking, hey, I'm going to win on every trade, to I can't buy a win. I can't get anything right. And then no matter how long that lasts, for some traders it's a week or two, some it's an entire month, maybe even longer. But no matter how long it is, it feels like it's 20 times longer. 1 week in the hole or having one bad month feels like an eternity. And you feel like you will never, ever in your life return to the glory days and the pastures of money. But you can, and we all have to go through this. So again, we want to recognize how to overcome this. So step number one is we have to change our frame of mind when we're looking, or how we look at the market. And I'm going to call this one, let's call it survival. Survival. You need to go into survival mode. And what I mean by that is you no longer need to think about making money, right? No, you don't need to think about making money. What you need to think about is getting yourself back on track. See, I understand the natural instinct is going to be, hey, I got to make this money back, right? I mean, that's probably what got you in this position in the first place. And I understand because this is the human instinct that we have. When something is taken from us, when we feel like we have been robbed or wrong, what do? We fight. That's our nature. We like to fight for what we believe in. We like to fight when we feel that we've been done wrong. It's just natural. So when you lose on a trade, sometimes we take it personal. This is revenge trading. And you go right back into something else with the mindset, I'm going to get that money back, right? Because you're fighting. That's just natural. That's some of the things as a trader. You're going to have to overcome those natural instincts of the human being. So what we got to do is get out of this whole thing together. We got to quit thinking about, let me try to make all this money back I just lost last month. No, we need to start taking small baby steps. And our only concern here is getting back into a winning rhythm. That's all we're trying to do. We're not trying to get rich. We're not trying to bank. We just want to establish a great winning rhythm again. That's it. The second thing that you're going to need to do while you're trying to establish this is take a look at your process. For you new people out there, your process is your setups, how you go about finding your stocks, entering your stocks, managing your stocks, the whole thing, okay? Now, you're going to hear a lot of people always say, my strategy is great because it works in every market, especially people that are selling you stuff. Well, that's not 100% true, because the strategy, the core strategy may work, but the internal components, the execution of that strategy, the management of that strategy will several times throughout your career change. So for an example, let's say that we're all breakout buyers. We're buying breakouts, Momo stocks, okay? The thing about those is when the market is really, really bullish, right? When you got a really, really bullish market, you can do a lot better with these breakout stocks, right? You can afford to make certain mistakes that you may not see, such as slippage in your orders or chasing price. You may not pay for that. So while the market's really bullish, that strategy is going to be easier to use. Now in down markets, there's always a stock sector that's running or a stock that's trying to break out, even in the down market, even in sideways markets. But it may not be as easy to do, right? So it may not be the whole breakout strategy doesn't work. You may have less opportunities. You may have to pay a little bit better, closer attention to your entry points. You may have to take gains a little quicker and not allow them to come up and come back down. I think you follow what I'm saying. It's not the core strategy. It's the way that you implement that strategy. And a lot of times that disguises itself as opportunities. You'll have less opportunities. You'll have to be more particular about the stocks you'll pick, and you'll have to be more precise about how you enter and exit those trades. So you really want to take a look at that process and figure out why is it not working now? Why was it working 3 months ago and it's not working now? Don't scrap the whole process and go, okay, this thing sucks. Let me go to somebody else's who's telling me if I follow this green light, red light, I'm going to be rich. No, just take a look at your strategy and just make little small changes to it and get it to work with the market. Any strategy will work with the market if you know what it is you're looking for. And the last thing that we're going to talk about here is the big one, which is position size. Everything I've said before can be controlled through position. And this goes with survival, okay? Remember, you are not trying to make money. You are trying to establish that winning rhythm again. Why on earth do you want to waste any more of your money? If you're losing for 3 weeks in a row, for God's sakes, you got to get those positions down to light. You can't be trading size at that point. Otherwise, you're just going to burn that account. You're going to lose money 10 times faster, and you're never going to make that turnaround because you're going to run out of money first. So you've got to lower that position size. Don't sim trade. That takes emotion out of it. Please don't do that. Just lower that position size and just start getting back into that rhythm. So as we take a recap here real quickly, just think about it. First thing you do, you go into survival mode. Right? No more thinking about, I'm going to get rich. Back to the Lambo and the models. Just hang out there in your Chevette. You'll be fine. You'll get there. You'll get back to the glory days. Slow it down. Take a look at that process. Don't scrap it. It got you to the dance. Figure out what needs to be changed on it. What's the little tweaks? You'll probably figure out. It won't take much. Just a couple of little tweaks here and there. Fix that process. Find out why it's not working now. Where's the big key that's making it not work? And last, position size. Because if it takes you a little bit more time to figure all of this out, you need another week or two, at least you won't blow up your account. So I hope this makes some kind of sense to you. As always, thanks for listening to me ramble. If you need some help trading, thelincolnlist.com. Visit our live trade room. Till the next whiteboard, take care.